Good evening, I'm Stan Boney.
And I'm Alexis Walters. We are now in our 13th month of tracking COVID-19. Yesterday, another 46,000 people were vaccinated in Ohio. Over 28% of the state's population has received their first shot.
You'd think with all those vaccinations, the numbers of new cases would be falling, but that's not the case at all. Let's start with Ohio as a whole, where for 3 weeks, the new COVID cases of COVID-19 held steady. You can see them there between 10 and 11,000 for 3 weeks in a row. But this past week, they went to 12,700. That's an increase of 20%. And this is as more people are getting vaccinated.
Now we're seeing the same trend in the counties around Youngstown. Here's a look at Mahoning County. For 3 weeks, we were sitting right around 160 cases. They weren't going down, but they also weren't going up. But then this past week, they jumped to 235. That's a 45% increase.
Trumbull County 4 weeks ago had 151 new cases. That went to 164 before dropping all the way down to 112. This week, though, 224 new cases, double what it was 2 weeks ago.
Now here's the trend in Columbiana County. It was going down for 3 straight weeks. It started at 62, then down to 59, then 42, and not a huge jump this past week, but it is back up to 53 now. And finally, Mercer County, which 4 weeks ago had 211 cases. That dropped to 71, then 64. It's a big drop. The trend was really down. Then this past week, they jumped back up to 107 new cases. That's an increase of 67% from the previous week.
Now, I did talk today with Dr. James Kravick of Mercy Health to find out why, with more vaccinations, are cases going up. He said people not vaccinated are relaxing, continuing the spread. He also says we're not close yet to herd immunity, where we need to be 70 to 80% of the population vaccinated. Remember, Ohio at this point, 28%.
In order for us to get back to some semblance of normalcy, in order for us to have less cases, we must vaccinate as many people as possible in order to get to that herd immunity. That's how herd immunity works. We've known that with MMR, with measles, mumps, rubella. We've learned that with smallpox, polio. That's how you eradicate viruses, is by having enough of the people. We're at 28 or 29% in Mahoning County. That number is not going to get us a reduction in the spread because the critical mass is not there.
Coming up at 10:26, I'll look further into the number of people being vaccinated and see how our area stacks up with the rest of Ohio.